All will be covered today in China Undercover. You find our information helpful, please subscribe and turn on the notification. It will help us get more motivation to produce more quality videos. Now back to the news. The embankment is a crucial component of a high-speed railway line, and its stability directly impacts the quality of the track, the normal operation of trains, and safety. Recently, Henan Sanjie Industrial Company Limited, referred to as Sanjie Company, a subcontractor for the third section of the Shandong-Lai-Rong high-speed railway, reported that the main contractor, China Construction 8th Engineering Division Company Limited, was suspected of using subpar materials and cutting corners. This led to quality issues in the construction of threaded piles in some sections of the Lai-Rong high-speed railway embankment, with most of the threaded piles failing to meet the design requirements, posing significant safety hazards, based on the identification by Sanjie Company's responsible person on site. And with the cooperation of professionals, the Economic Reference News reporter conducted an extensive investigation. This investigation involved reviewing geological survey maps, construction design drawings, subcontracted engineering quantity confirmation forms, concrete usage settlement documents related to the Lai-Rong high-speed railway embankment sections, and combining actual concrete usage to estimate physical engineering quantities. The results of this investigation largely align with the allegations made by the whistleblower. Additionally, other labor subcontractors responsible for sections in the third section of the Lai-Rong high-speed railway have also reported similar problems during pile-driving operations in the embankment sections. The Lai-Rong high-speed railway is a major project in Shandong province with a total length of 193 kilometers, connecting Qingdao's Lai in the west to Rongcheng in Weihai in the east. The project has a total investment of 29.7 billion RMB and is designed for a maximum operating speed of 350 km per hour. Construction began in November 2020, with an expected opening for operation by the end of October 2023. The construction of the third section of this high-speed railway is contracted to China Construction 8th Engineering Division, and Sanjie Company is one of the labor subcontractors responsible for certain embankment sections. Xi'an Weiguo, the head of Sanjie Company, revealed to the reporter that in their work on an embankment section of the Lai-Rong high-speed railway with a design pile length of 14.5 meters, or 15.5 meters, the construction of threaded piles did not follow the design, with most of the constructed piles measuring between 10 meters and 13 meters. Over 90 of the threaded piles did not reach the design length. In the construction of the railway's South High Station embankment section, most of the threaded piles also did not meet the design pile length. According to experts in the field, the construction process for threaded piles involves drilling holes to the required depth according to the design, then stopping and finally pumping and pouring concrete. Several individuals who had been involved in on-site construction emphasized that having actual pile length shorter than the design allows for a significant reduction in concrete usage, resulting in substantial cost savings for the main contractor, China Construction 8th Engineering Division. Furthermore, experts explained that pile length is a crucial parameter in project design. If the designed length is not met, it is generally difficult to ensure that the pile can carry the required load, compromising the quality of subsequent construction. Based on the concrete usage data for threaded pile construction provided by Sanjie Company in the aforementioned two sections, the reporter and industry experts calculated that the actual pile length had generally significantly fallen short, with an average length of about 20 less than the design pile length. Workers involved in the pile driving construction of other embankment sections of the third section of the Xi'an high-speed railway also informed the reporter that more than half of the threaded piles in their sections did not meet the design pile length, and some actual pile lengths were even less than 50 of the design pile length. Regarding the reported problem, Louis G., supervisor of Shandong Liaorong High-Speed Railway Company Limited, stated on July 17 that the mentioned embankment section of the Liaorong High-Speed Railway had not undergone any design changes that would justify deviations from the design pile length. The regulations on quality management of construction projects, State Council Decree No. 279 stipulate in Article 28 that construction units must carry out construction according to engineering design drawings and construction technical standards, and unauthorized modifications to engineering designs or shoddy work are strictly prohibited. Sanji Company believes that as the main contractor and organizer of the third section of the project, China Construction 8th Engineering Division is the core and key entity responsible for project quality control. They should have played a leading role in preventing shoddy work during construction, but instead they have lost control over the quality control of the embankment pile construction in this section. Participants in the pile foundation construction of the third section of the Liaorong high-speed Railway expressed that at the beginning of the drilling process, when the depth had not reached the design requirements, and when faced with hard geological conditions, they reported the situation to the on-site personnel of China Construction 8th Engineering Division. However, these personnel ignored their concerns and instructed construction workers to pour concrete into the piles even when the pile length did not meet the design depth. Zhu Qi, responsible for on-site construction at Sanji Company, revealed to Economic Reference News that pile driving operations should start according to the design drawings and specifications, and unless there are design changes agreed upon by the design unit and the construction unit, changes should not be made arbitrarily during construction. Under normal circumstances, labor subcontractors are only responsible for drilling pile holes, and the scheduling and command of concrete delivery and usage are the responsibility of the on-site personnel of the main contracting party. Typically, after pile driving reaches the design depth, it must be confirmed as qualified by the on-site personnel and on-site supervisors of the main contractor before concrete can be poured. Piles that do not meet the design requirements in terms of length are strictly prohibited from proceeding to the next stage of construction. Zhu Qi stated that these rules became mere empty words in Sanji Company's section of threaded pile construction in the aforementioned two sections. Several individuals who had been involved in the pile foundation construction of the third section of the Liaorong high-speed railway, and who reported similar issues during pile driving operations in embankment sections, expressed that if pile lengths fall significantly short of the design, they might not fulfill their purpose of transferring load to the deep layers of the foundation soil and reducing post-construction settlement. This could lead to a loss of foundation stability, permanent damage, and safety hazards, posing a threat to train operations. Regarding the reported issues raised by Sanji Company, the reporter tried to contact the then project manager of the third section of the Liaorong high-speed railway, Party Guochao from China Construction 8th Engineering Division. However, he mentioned that he was attending training and did not have time to communicate with the reporter. The response from China Construction 8th Engineering Division is profoundly disappointing. If a corporation is indifferent to such a critical safety concern, what do they consider more important or worthy of attention? If these companies continue construction, how will responsibility be determined in the event of an accident? Can other organizations or government departments assume this responsibility? Fortunately, the Shanghai Railway Administration has dispatched personnel to investigate the situation in Shandong. Now we can only await the results of the investigation and hope that the relevant authorities take this matter seriously, implementing effective measures to address this safety issue. After all, we cannot allow safety concerns to spiral out of control due to the indulgence and apathy of some individuals, nor can we allow the 29.7 billion RMB invested in the Liaorong high-speed railway to become a source of disaster. The mechanisms of societal oversight need to be considered to talk about. How could China Construction 8th Engineering Division handle safety concerns with such audacity? Are there regulatory loopholes enabling such companies to evade punishment? If the safety of construction projects cannot be guaranteed, it jeopardizes not only our interests but also our lives. We don't know if relevant authorities will conduct an in-depth investigation into this incident and take appropriate measures to strengthen supervision at construction sites, ensuring that safety issues are effectively resolved. The term substandard construction project refers to those construction projects that cut corners and use inferior materials, making them unable to withstand the test of time and susceptible to collapse at any moment. There have been news reports of such incidents, including the Yangmingtan Bridge, which cost 18 billion yuan in China. This bridge collapsed less than a year after opening, with the reinforced concrete turning into tofu residue. 4 trucks crossed the bridge, leading to its collapse, casualties, and a devastating scene. Incidents like this, where bridges collapse, have been alarmingly frequent, and investigating the reasons behind them is indeed disheartening. The construction materials of highway bridges, railways, or subways fall under the government's management of public utilities. In other words, such projects have significant connections with the government. Furthermore, the core of construction projects lies with the construction company. The cooperation between these two factors determines the reliability of construction projects. There are 3 main reasons behind substandard construction projects. Construction companies may employ personnel who do not meet the required qualifications and rely on external connections. This environment has given rise to various intermediary companies that operate by providing qualifications, certifications, and resource upgrades. If technical personnel do not possess the necessary qualifications but undertake projects with those qualifications, it is easy to encounter quality problems. Some government officials misuse their powers, collude internally and externally, and interfere in construction projects for personal gain, sometimes constructing bridges where they are not needed. Weak oversight and lax supervision contribute to substandard construction projects. Some organizations lack robust construction supervision mechanisms, and quality inspections often become formalities rather than substantial checks. Inadequate management and lenient punishment further exacerbate the problem. A lack of strict penalties for officials involved in quality issues allows for misconduct and even collusion, acting as a shield for corruption in construction projects. If collusion between government officials and businesses for personal gain persists, the root issue may remain unresolved. In the construction, the pillars are extremely fragile, like crumbling cookies, and have multiple flaws resembling a tofu-like quality.
都已经遇到这个像豆腐沙了。说实在的，这个以后要承载2楼的重量的话，这个地震来一定垮。小瑕疵没有关系啊。后来这边的拆起来，板模拍起来，哇，这么多的漏洞啊！我说那这样不行了，不能再补了。
On December 1, 2017. A ground collapse occurred in the construction area of Xi'an Station on Guangzhou Metro Line 11. This incident resulted in the fall of 1 sewage cleaning vehicle, 1 electric bicycle, and their occupants into the pit, leading to the tragic deaths of 3 individuals on May 18, 2020. The Guangzhou Municipal Emergency Management Bureau released the investigation report on the 12.1 major collapse accident at Xi'an Station, Guangzhou Metro Line 11, conducted by China Railway 5th Group 4th Company. The investigation determined that the collapse accident was a major responsibility accident caused by complex geological conditions encountered during underground construction. Subways in China are also experiencing mixed financial success. While major cities like Beijing and Shenzhen are profitable, many smaller cities struggle to make their subway systems financially viable. The rapid urbanization and modernization drive in China have led to extensive subway construction. But the cost of building and maintaining these systems is high. We will report the news in the upcoming video on how do subways make money. What's the truth behind it? And that is today's episode. If you found this video informative, please subscribe and ring a bell to get notification. Thank you for watching and see you next time.